Nice. The sign says the Booty Boutique, mementos, souvenirs, artifacts. He looks like he's really into this stuff.
Isn't he a beautiful parrot?
He's preoccupied with his reflection. Nice shop you got here.
Thanks! I pride myself on the quality of my merchandise. I only sell the finest of pirate memorabilia. Even the trade-ins are first class. And I always make you the best deals.
How can you afford to do that?
Volume!
I have to go now.
That's part of the Big Whoop treasure map. I don't know a lot about the piece, but there's supposed to be a book in the library that tells all about the whole map.
I'd like to buy this map piece.
That's 6 million pieces of 8. Do you want it?
I can't afford that much.
Too bad. I'm not sure exactly what this is. It's a picture of a pirate with peg legs. That's the legendary white whale. Never been caught, except on canvas.
Does it have a name?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Nothing says a whale must have a name. Mr. Polly likes that mirror.
Yeah, he seems to be in love with his reflection.
He likes it where it is. Pretty bird. Sorry, he's not for sale. That's a real ship's horn, just like the ones used on modern ships. Sorry, he's not for sale.
I'd like to buy this ship's horn.
Great! That'll be 40 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Thank you.
Found that beauty at the bottom of the sea. She cleaned up real nicely, though.
I'd like to buy this well-polished old saw.
Excellent choice. That'll be 25 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
It looks like Spiffy the Pinhead. That's the real thing, as seen in Raiders, Temple, Holy Grail, and the Young Chronicles. Those are authentic scale reproductions of rotting skulls rendered in sun-bleached whalebone. There's even some loose skin to hang them up from. That's a sign I took from the famous Precipice View Road.
I've never heard of it.
They call it Dead Man's Drop now. You'd look good in one of those. And they're great for parties.
It says, beware of parrot. I'd like to buy this sign.
Sorry, that sign's not for sale.
Oh,
Well, I guess I could sell it. That'll be 5 pieces of 8.
okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
Isn't he a beautiful parrot?
I think he's in love.
Thanks for giving that to me. I think the parrot likes it. Would you mind leaving that here? The parrot likes it even better than the mirror.
I'd like to buy this mirror.
Excellent choice. That'll be 15 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. Gee, I wonder if he's loaded. Gee, I wonder if it's loaded. Gee, I wonder if he's loaded.
Hey, don't touch that. We only set that off when the mailboat comes in. That sounds like the mailboat. I'd better fire the cannon. That ought to do it. Of course, I don't see no mailboat.
Well, where's the mailboat?
Thought I heard it.
I see.
Excuse me. I'd like to rent a costume.
Our costumes are all gone, or on reserve. Sorry.
But you have tons of costumes.
They're all reserved and waiting to be picked up.
I'd really like to rent a costume.
Try us after Mardi Gras.
I'd really, really like to rent a costume.
Look, if you don't have a reservation, you don't have a costume.
I need to rent a costume.
I don't have a costume for you.
Why are your costumes so popular?
I'm the only costume shop in a 5-island radius. And besides, everybody who's anybody is going to the big Mardi Gras celebration at Governor Marley's mansion.
You look busy. I'll come back later. Neat. This is really nice. I like this one. Great costume. I think this one's my favorite. I think this one's my favorite. I wonder if I can rent this one. I should check with the shopkeeper first.
Check it out! Glass-bottom boat. Last day before I leave for Fat Island. Sunken galleons. Sunken galleons.
Hi, my name's Guybrush.
I'm Captain Kate Capsize. Like to charter a ship? I do weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, you name it.
Could I have one of those leaflets?
Yeah, okay.
Could I have one of those leaflets?
Hey, these things cost money.
I'm searching for the treasure of Big Whoop.
Yeah? When I was the first mate on the Limping Limpet, we went in search of Big Whoop. We'd heard it was buried under a place called Blinky Island. Never found the island or the treasure. The captain eventually died of boredom while we were crossing the sea of beige flotsam. I hope your luck is better.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. Not many people want to charter a glass-bottom boat around here. Pretty soon I'm off to Fat Island to try my luck there. But let's talk turkey first. My fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Don't you think 6,000 pieces of 8 is a bit high?
No, I don't.
Do you give credit? I don't have that much.
I guess you'd better find some more then, huh? Sunken galleons. Check it out. Last day before I leave for Fat Island. 3-hour tours. Last day before I leave for Fat Island.
Howdy! Welcome to Stan's previously owned coffins. We handle the dead for a lot less bread. What are you looking for, son? Need a bin for your next of kin? Want a family plot without spending a lot? You're in luck! Just look at all this quality merchandise, never before touched by a living soul. Most of it used only for a few hours. Premature burial, you know. That sort of thing. Well, speak up! Or are you dead? Either way, you came to the right place.
Didn't you used to be a used ship salesman?
Well, yeah. But I decided to get into a business where unsatisfied customers are less likely to come back and complain.
Do you do funerals?
Of course we do funerals! And not just those somber, all-black, 3-handkerchief affairs. We do it in a rowdy Mardi Gras style with music and dancing and pallbearer races. I'd like to say we put the fun in funerals.
I'm looking for a good used coffin.
Amazing! When you first walked in here, I said, now there's a guy who needs a good used coffin. There happens to be an excellent deal right behind you. Let's go take a look-see. Now this here is the Cadillac of coffins. Look at all that leg room. There's room in there for Long John Silver himself. Here, let me get in and show you. Yes, a man can really rest in peace and comfort with one of these. Why should a man's coffin be any smaller than his bunk at sea? Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
What an excellent idea! I could spend a lot of time in a coffin like this. Look at how freely I can wiggle my toes. I almost forgot. I wanted you to have this complimentary hanky. Just my way of saying, I care. Now, where were we? Oh yeah! This thing's bigger than my kitchen.
Sure. Try out the lid operation. It's just as roomy closed.
Can I show you anything else?
How much is that coffin?
Well, it's complicated. Pricing here at Stan's works on a sliding scale, based on one's ability to pay, so as to make a decent funeral affordable to even our poorest customers.
That's very considerate of you.
So, how much dough do you have on you?
I don't have much.
I see. I think cremation might be more appropriate in this instance.
I gotta go. See you later.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Three-hour tours. Sightseeing. Sunken galleons. 3-hour tours.